Ottie's just making Zoe and I some cups of tea and some pizza.
You just see me like unhinged with no trousers on in the back.
No, I'm blocking you.
Okay.
Zoe's currently got no trousers on. Oh no, you can see you a little bit. You can see your head poking out. Tidying Ottie's playroom is...
It's not just tidying, it's
a never-ending...
having a system. Do you know what I mean?
I think it's impossible to have a system.
No, but I'm trying. This is.
I know you're trying, but I don't think.
No, it is.
I don't think it's succeeding.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing.
I want to have faith in you, but I don't know if I do. because our daughter is just like a tornado in this room.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, there's more coming. Whoop! Quickly, go! Go! Catch it! Oh! Are you sneaking them all off the floor? I see you. Oh! Yellow one.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, you got 10. I only got 6. You got 10.
Yeah.
Good morning, good morning. How are we? Currently just making some breakfast. And I just want to kick off the vlog by talking about the fact that Zoe's just walking around everyone filming with no trousers on.
Can you just put that in?
Oh, you can't even walk past it.
No.
Yeah. Just want to talk about the fact that I totally didn't realise. I just didn't, like, I don't know. I didn't think about just how big the last video that I uploaded was going to be. I think it's because I've obviously known for a long time that I'm going to propose to Zoe. So for me, it's not new news at all. And then obviously I proposed to Zoe and we had that moment, just us two, for like a day or so. Then we shared it on Instagram and everybody knew about it on Instagram for like, I don't know, like a week or so until the video went up. So a lot of you that follow me had already like seen or heard of the news, probably from Instagram, from me posting or Zoe posting, and also probably from TikTok, because I saw a bunch of videos going around on TikTok as well. So I uploaded my most recent video, the one last week. Didn't feel like it was going to be like a big moment. It just felt like I was just putting, obviously I knew it wasn't just like a normal, your average video, but I thought the exciting moment was had already been had, is what I'm trying to say. And the reaction to the video, the response to it, literally blew my mind. There was just the positivity, the comments. There were so many of you that just follow me on YouTube, which makes total sense because I've been doing YouTube the longest than any other platform, that didn't know that we were engaged and hadn't seen on Instagram or TikTok or whatever, and was finding out for the first time. I didn't think about that at all. When I was filming the video, I didn't think about it. When I was uploading the video, I didn't think about it. And then when I was taking the time to go through and read all the comments and respond to a bunch and stuff, it like hit me that for those of you that have watched the vlogs particularly for years and years and have seen Zoe and I's relationship like evolve over time, particularly on YouTube, it was something that a lot of you had been waiting for over the years. And obviously you'd seen a picture or like a little reel that we made on Instagram, but for us to like sit down and properly talk about it and share the story and details about the ring and how we're feeling about it was something that a lot of the old Alfie fans from the years had, I guess, I want to say, always hoped would happen. And it happened. Sorry, we've got the most sensitive fire alarms, so I don't want to burn my bagels. So I couldn't appreciate more all of the love, all of the messages, all of the DMs, all of the, just everything since that video went up. It somehow caught me off guard. And it was, I mean, it was a lovely caught me off guard, but I just wanted to mention that at the start of this video. It seemed very casual at the time, but now reflecting back on it and thinking about all of those Sims videos, thinking about the Bish What, thinking about all of those, are we in a relationship, are we not in a relationship kind of things and situations and gifts on Tumblr and everything over the years, announcing that we're engaged was a cool moment. So just over 3 months ago now, I worked on a sponsored YouTube video with the mindfulness and like meditation app Headspace. Absolutely loved it. I knew that everybody watching was going to enjoy it and going to love everything Headspace is about, because as you know, I'm non-stop speaking at the moment in my videos, and I have been for like all of 2023 about how my life at the moment is all about simplicity and working to be the best version of myself, whether that is taking the time to eat better, working out in the gym, speaking with my therapist, and that is where Headspace slots in perfectly into all of that. So I guess the best way to explain what Headspace is it is a mindfulness and meditation app with millions of users, and they have so many different tools to help you navigate things like stress, anxiety, sleep, gratitude, your day-to-day focus, and so much more. Like I mentioned a couple of months ago, for me, my favorite thing about Headspace is just the accessibility, because taking time out to meditate or be more mindful, often you think as like going to an hour-long yoga class that you've got to drive 15 minutes to get to, or going on a really long walk in nature, things that take a good chunk of time. And don't get me wrong, I love doing both of those things, but time-wise, it's not always possible, and that's why I love Headspace, because sometimes, like this morning as you saw, you can just flick on a 3-minute, a 5-minute little mindfulness practice and have it guide you through that, but literally for like 3 minutes, 5 minutes. I did one the other day that was 7 minutes. Whereas beforehand, I've always thought of this kind of thing, like I said, as like half an hour long. There is so much available, so much happening on the app. I'll put a little screen recording here of me scrolling the app showing you just some of the features, because I literally can't talk about everything because there's so much. And just like in my last video, you can sign up with my link down below. I'll also put a QR code on the screen that you can scan, that's quite cool, and you will get 60 days free of Headspace. Usually these kind of things are literally like a 7-day free trial, 14-day free trial, maybe a 30-day free trial. With this, you get 60 days free of Headspace. Here's the QR code, link is down below. If you're like me and in life at the moment you're looking for that little bit more of peacefulness, mindfulness, just calm, relaxation, definitely go check out Headspace. Sit down. Something that I haven't done in a while that I thought would just be nice to do in this vlog is just sit down for a second and show you a couple of different things that I've either purchased recently or purchased a while ago and I'm just particularly loving it at the moment, and just kind of show you them. Kind of like a little favourites video, but not a whole video, just like a minute or so. So kicking off, I have shown this in a vlog maybe like 6 weeks ago when I first purchased it. I filmed like a little video of me putting it together, but I've never actually spoken about it or said what it is or anything. So I bought this camera. It's incredibly hard to get. I ended up having to buy it on eBay. It was brand new, but I had to buy it for like a reseller on eBay because they're just constantly sold out at the moment. I think they're getting more stock like Fuji are at like the end of the year or something, but it's a super hyped up camera. It's the Fujifilm X100V. I had the 100F. Absolutely loved it. It looks very similar. It's like a silver version. You've probably seen me use it over the years. I called it the Insta Basher with like my friends and family because I used to just take it around, just bash out the loveliest Instagram pictures and then like send them to people to upload. So yeah, I've had this for about 6 weeks now. And the reason why I bought it is because you know what it's like with an iPhone. It's so easy to just spam like 10 pictures instead of just taking 1 or 2 lovely ones. This is all about that. This is capturing those lovely moments. So I don't like just take it out if I was, I don't know, popping down the road on a dog walk. I take it with me for those nicer moments, whether that's like a particularly nice day at the beach with the family, a holiday, Ottie's birthday recently, just like the nice little moments that you want to capture particularly nicely and like enjoy capturing. Next up is 2 books. One of them I've definitely shown in videos before. I feel like I got like 20-30 pages into it, absolutely loved it, showed it a couple of times in vlogs, and then never actually finished it. Ikigai. I had heard so much good stuff about it. I actually picked this one up for £1 in a charity shop that I went in. I just saw it on the side and I'd been looking for it and heard about it for a while, and I was like, it's just calling me. So I picked it up. I finished reading it on holiday the other day. There is just so much good stuff in this book. It's also such a small book, so it's so quick and easy and just enjoyable to read. Definitely one that I can see myself reading again. And then I also read this book here whilst on holiday. It was pretty reading heavy holiday, you know. We were only there for 5 days. I read 2.5 books. This was really good. I have to say, if I was being brutally honest, I was like 20, 30 pages in, and I said to Zoe, I was like, it's pretty heavy on like science and data, and I did science at college. I love science and data. I'm a Virgo. It's a bit too much though. I don't know if I'm going to fully enjoy it. I don't know how much I'm going to carry on reading. I pushed through, carried on reading, absolutely loved it. Like, it was so good. It actually led me on to buying this book that arrived yesterday. Haven't read any of it, but inside Dopamine Nation, this book here, it referenced this, so I ordered this. This is a big book and it looks very data heavy. Also, I'm back off holiday now, so I'm just in the flow of normal life. Probably not going to get a chance to read this for a long while. Two other things that I want to talk about. One is actually around my neck at the moment. This is a necklace that Poppy and Sean got me for my 30th. It's by a jewellery maker called Ella Stern. I'd never seen or heard of her work before, but I absolutely love it. It's just like a tiny little bean with my birthstone in it. And actually, if it focuses right on the camera, you might be able to see on the other side, she actually engraved it as well, saying 30th. Absolutely love it. I love how small it is as well. It's such like just a little dainty piece that's so easy to either wear out or just chuck it in. And then last thing, I actually haven't opened yet. I followed an account the other day on Instagram called Headstrong, which is a small business that launched, I want to say pretty recently, by a guy called Finn. And I know that because I followed them on Instagram, and then Finn DM'd me like, hey, I appreciate the follow. And I was about to order this kit here, and then he dropped me a DM being like, hey, I'd love to send you some stuff. So he did send this to me. I was literally about to order it, and I said to him, hey bro, I'm about to order this tonight. You don't need to send it to me. And he was like, no, of course I'll send it to you. So Finn, if you're watching, I appreciate it, man. I've tried functional mushrooms before. I don't know if you remember, like maybe a year or two ago, I had some like little functional mushroom drops that I'd like put in my coffee or straight into my mouth. These here are also functional mushrooms. I absolutely love the packaging, how this is like custom. And I believe this is also actually made out of mushroom as well. And then inside here we've got the different kind of mushrooms, from chaga to tremella. I've never heard of this one before. Obviously lion's mane, reishi and cordyceps. But yeah, I thought I'd show these in the video because I just love what the business is about. But obviously, as you can see, I haven't actually tried any of the product yet. So I'll keep you up to date and let you know what I'm thinking as I'm taking them over the next like couple of months and so. With being away on holiday and my 30th birthday happening recently, I feel like there are so many different things that I could feature in like this little favourite section of the vlog, but equally I don't want this section to be really long. So I'm gonna leave it there. And yeah, definitely check out any of the things that I've mentioned if you feel like they resonate with you. If you have social media, which if you're watching this, I'm guessing you do, you will know that there has been one thing over the last year.
I was going to say 6 months to a year.
That has been so hyped up, and in the UK is so incredibly hard to purchase because they're sold out everywhere. Zoe managed to order 2 a couple of days ago. One for me, one for her as a present. They are massive.
We got a Stanley
That is
cup.
so big.
Do you know how much I've like wanted one of these through my whole pregnancy? Like, this would have been so much easier to like
keep up with your intake of water.
Yeah.
Zoe went for the 1.2 litre size, I want to say.
I think it's 1 point. Does it say on the box?
1.18.
Oh.
40 ounces.
Ready?
Have we got the same colour?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Oh. Shit.
I haven't seen, I'm just going to throw out there, I don't think I've seen any males with them online, which I'm not phased about. I'm fine with being one of a select few. If anything, I prefer it. So the other day there was 2 colourways that went live on the website. Either this colour, which is like a really nice, I don't know if the camera's picking it up well, but like a smoked grey kind of colourway, or there was like a neon lime green. This is the one. So we're part of the Stanley Club.
Oddy party.
Ottie's party. Okay. So
What?
we woke up and we had a bouncy castle delivered. Do you remember that?
Do you remember?
I love that.
Did
You
you?
loved that, did you?
And what else did we have?
And then we saw your cake. And who was on your cake?
Tiger went to tea.
The tiger who came to tea.
Hot pot bunny.
Hot Pot Bunny.
Yeah.
Peter Rabbit.
Bing.
Bing.
Peter Rabbit.
No.
Daddy, you're silly, Daddy.
Silly daddy.
Silly Daddy.
Bing.
I meant Bing.
And
And
Who
who else?
Bin that pig.
Winnie the Pooh.
Another one.
Another one.
Another bear.
It's Peppa.
There's
Pepper.
Peppa.
Another one.
And then one more.
Who else are we missing?
Padding.
Paddington.
That love one.
That is the other one.
Yeah.
And La Bear. La Bear.
Yeah,
Loved
Paddington.
the bear.
Paddington Bear.
Oh, last bear. That was the last bear, yeah.
And then what food did we have at your birthday? Do you remember?
Cookies.
Cookies?
Yeah.
Oh, the party rings. that she was obsessed.
Paddy rings.
Party rings.
Anything else?
Paddy rings.
Just party rings. Is that all you ate?
Yeah.
No, you ate.
Watermelon.
Oh, and watermelon.
And I did that like green bit.
Oh, you don't like the green bit, the watermelon? No. No, you're not meant
Nobody eats
to.
that
You're not
bit.
meant to eat that bit.
Tissue.
Oh yeah, you spat it in a
Mark.
tissue. From Mark gave you a tissue. That's,
Oh my God,
that's nice.
So specific.
And then
Thank you,
you,
Mark.
Mark. And did you have? What did you have to eat? What else?
Paddy rings.
Yeah, but what else?
Cookies.
Anything else?
Pizza.
Did they have pizza?
Yeah.
And what came into the garden?
Paddy turtle.
Yeah, and what else?
Something drove into the garden.
Oh,
What was it?
ice.
Cream van.
An ice cream van.
Yeah. And I did lick that. And I did lick it.
You licked it. That's right.
Yeah.
Who had the biggest ice cream?
I see.
Did you?
Hey, Dad, been to.
Dad
Dad.
had sprinkles
He did,
on
didn't
his.
he?
He did. That's right.
And what was your favourite bit of your birthday party?
Was it when everyone sang Happy Birthday
Day.
to you?
Happy birthday.
To you. Is that your favourite bit?
Oh. Did you love that?
Yeah, and I did buy cake.
Can you remember who came to your birthday?
Oh.
There was
Jojo,
Jojo.
Who else?
Little Neo,
Little Neo.
and Happy Birthday, Walkie.
Do you think that's because
Yeah,
of when
Neo.
Haley sang it in the
Yeah.
video?
Was that
wasn't it?
Neo singing it to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that your favourite? You love watching that, don't you? Oh, and at the end he goes, "Hey."
Oh, does he?
Yeah. It's currently 8:30. I was planning on cooking up like a big hearty meal, and then I've actually ended up just opting for a very quick stir fry, which after eating like more or less room service for the past week whilst we're away, not gonna lie, I'm actually very looking forward to this. Chucking in some Thai noodles, and then I cooked up 2 bits of salmon there that I'm going to add as well. It's time to end off this video. If you listen carefully, you can probably hear Nala sitting next to me snoring away here. She's been so cute right now. You having a little sleep? Hey? As I'm sure you're probably very aware of by now if you've been watching the vlogs for a while, at the end of every video I answer a question from my previous YouTube video that one of you watching has left in the comments, and I answer it in this video, and then obviously feel free to drop any other questions you've got at all, and I'll answer one of those in next week's video. It's basically just like a nice little ongoing chain of you leave a question, I answer a question, you leave another question, I answer the question. I've just gone through and screenshotted one. It's from somebody called Dara, and she says, I just wanted to ask how to get yourself to the gym every day and work out. I need to push myself and I struggle to do it, and I want to be better with myself and more positive, and you're someone who I always see has this good routine, and I just want to know how you do it. I appreciate the question, Dara. The answer is two things. Number one, I'm definitely not in the gym every single day. Before filming this clip, I finished my dinner and I was like, I probably should work out tonight, and I'm not gonna work out tonight. So definitely please don't watch these videos and think I've got some unbelievable routine and I'm working out every single day like Dara thinks that I do, because I definitely don't. I try my best to work out like 3-4 times a week. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it works incredibly well and I end up doing 4 or 5 sessions a week. Sometimes I do 0 sessions in a week. But I think the key is just overall consistency. And I think, like, when I was having to think just now about your question, I think the main overarching answer, not just thinking about fitness, but just thinking about routine in general in life. And I feel like I have a really good understanding and grasp on this, and I don't know quite why I do, but I feel like I really do, is delayed gratification. Because it's so easy in life to want gratification for doing something, whatever that might be. You want some positive feedback or pleasure by doing something right now. You want the positive feedback or pleasure also to happen right now, and that's like super common. And there's loads of really great things that do offer that, like watching a really good TV show, like as you're sitting there watching it, you're getting the instant positive like gratification. But there are so many things in life that really aren't instant gratification, that take consistency and time and effort long term, over like a really long period of time, that once you get that delayed gratification in the future, it is so much better than the short term like satisfaction, gratification, pleasure that you can get. So much better, but you're only going to get it in the long term. And I think when it comes to things like working out, you can't get instant like endorphins like raised and you feel really good, but the long term feeling good and like effects on your life is unbelievable, of just being in like a really good fitness routine and seeing the results on your body and just feeling good every single day, feeling better than you usually would. Or even like starting and growing a YouTube channel. Like, you don't upload your first video, your first 5 videos, your first 10 videos, your first 100 videos and grow a big following and have tens or hundreds of thousands of subscribers watching. It takes, I think it's something like the average channel that has 100,000 subscribers has uploaded something like 800 videos or something. Like, the long-term delayed gratification is there and it feels so good, but it's delayed and it's long-term. So I think, Dara, to answer your question, like a long, chatty, Alfie Deyes style answer, yeah, there's 2 things. Firstly, I for sure don't work out every single day, and I definitely don't have the perfect workout routine or life routine at all. I'm working on it and I'm constantly improving and amending and tweaking things, but it's definitely not perfect, and I'm definitely not in the gym every single day. But to answer your question fully, I think it's about having that understanding of the benefits of delayed gratification, because if you can understand that and you can see the value in not doing something short term that might be damaging to the long term gratification, that's when you're onto the winner, and that's when you really implement those over a long period of time, and then you've got that snowball effect and the deep big rewards all come in and it feels so good. And you can probably hear Nala now snoring over here because she's now asleep on this side. But yeah, I hope that answers your question. I hope that gives you a little bit of food for thought, and if anyone watching's got any question at all, there is no right, there is no wrong, drop it down below. I'll pick one and answer it at the end of the next video. If you haven't already checked out Headspace, definitely go and do so. Here's your reminder. I'm going to put my link, my code, all the details on the screen here, as well as in the description. And I think that is about it for the vlog. I appreciate you watching. Give the video a thumbs up if you haven't already. I'll see you soon with another new video.